Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now?
I just changed the mic to be the camera mic, so that should. I'm seeing the bar moving now. As for the Elgato's audio, let's see here. All right. Is the game audio we have down relatively low, so let me adjust that a little bit too. 1 second. Turn that up to... Is that a little bit better on the game audio then? So it's still actually don't want to be too loud. That should work, I think. Alright. And back to full screen. Or not. Let's try that again. Back to full screen.
Ah!
Oh, let's... There.
Audible.
There. Okay. Now we can see everything again. Audible means we can hear it. They can hear us.
Just a second, look at just a second.
Okay. Alright, so now that we're actually...
Just a second.
We can be heard again. You know, like as I was saying last week, took a break to celebrate my birthday. I am X years old.
Onto a space again! At about a little
Ikemophobia.
Icophobia might come. I mean, look at that! The messenger does not have a computer. He left it at home! Whoopsies.
Alright, so last we left our messenger, we were on can't remember the name of the area right now, but we're getting close to the top. Once we get past here, it'll be the snow area.
What's the crags area?
We're searing crags, and the next area after this is the last area on the top. Chris, what's wrong?
Lobo wasn't in the dinner.
We currently have the majority of the tools. We have the rope guard, we have the wingsuit,
My favorite didn't
claws, climbing claws.
Would jump off, jump for, jump for, go. Ow! This how do I sound like it?
Yeah, be careful, Chris. You know, but spikes do 3 damage, so well 2 damage now. I think can be the armor. Ready? All right. As we were saying,
Forgot my health.
okay, do your health potion then. But once we get to the top of the snowy mountain, which is tough because it's, you know, lots of icy ground, and some of the walls are made of snow and they collapse, so that'll be an interesting thing to watch us try to deal with. Hey, it's Uncle Demon. Hi, Uncle Demon.
And
He's at Wonder Festival. I hope that you are able to get what you are going for there, Uncle Demon. Demon.
One vest. One vest.
One Fest. It's short for Wonder Festival. When you're older, we might go together, but not till you're older. A fair bit older, actually, in fact. Christopher, why did you throw your ninja stars at no one?
Huh.
Is there something I don't know about there?
No.
Then why? You felt like it?
I was trying to perform something.
You're trying to perform something. Perform what?
A survival glitch. I don't know what I can do one in this game.
A glitch? Christopher, okay, glitches are specific to games. You can't just use a glitch from another game in a different game. Okay? I know you've been watching a lot of speedrunners doing glitches and such, but glitches only work for the game that they are found in. Okay? Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Instead of trying to avoid those, you might want to try just defeating them when they pop up. Are you jumping in the spikes on purpose, Chris? There's no glitch, Chris. Well, while we wait for Chris to show us the glitch he's talking about,
I just need to get a I'm seeing my teeth. Use robo dogs and kill the enemies. Finish a kill.
It's warmer today than it was yesterday here in the area, as Katie pointed out earlier. It snowed yesterday, which was actually really cute and beautiful. I haven't been in Tokyo when it snowed that much in a while, so it was nice seeing it.
And I'm dusting one.
You're done one point health, you gotta be careful there, Chris.
Goodbye. With survival.
Hey Salty, welcome to the stream. Hope you've been doing well. It's been a while.
Acquired as color electronic in about 800 time shards.
800 time shards?
Yeah.
What happens when you hit 800 time shards, Chris?
Well, for my last ninja star.
He'll what?
No, for my last ninja star.
You'll throw your last ninja star. I see.
Yeah, it's good to stop. To stock up.
Stock up on what? Chris?
Yeah. So that there was the movement glitch. It turns on when you do this too much.
I see.
The survival glitch takes some time to get
The survival glitch takes some time.
lights, lots of
So I hope folks are doing well back in the USA or wherever you may be watching from.
After I go once again, and I'm at 1 point of health again.
I see.
To get at.
Christopher, if you don't get the glitch this time, stop trying for the glitch and just play the game, okay? Do you understand?
Yes. I am. Well, we're not going to get before we get more content from me, and we need to get some time. After that, I'll die.
You're gonna try to die. Why are you trying to die?
Or not die. Because if I move, I'll die. But I'm moving. Never moving. The movement gets an end. Okay, no.
I see. Chris, are you having fun? Are you having fun, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
Died again.
Yes, you did. Okay, don't try for the glitch anymore, Chris. Just play, alright? I know you're having fun, but the people who are watching want to see more of the game than just the same section over and over again, alright?
Yeah, I'm trying.
If you want to practice the glitch on your own time later, that's okay. But don't do it right now, alright?
Chris, did you hear?
Are you listening to me at all or not?
Skip.
Did you hear what your father said?
I heard you.
You want to practice it? Do it on your own time. Right now, you just.
Part of being a good streamer is making sure the people who watch have fun too. If they're not having fun, you're not doing a good job. Alright? Did you listen to me at all, Chris?
Mhm.
Then why did you try for the glitch again?
I didn't.
Yes, you just did, Chris.
No, I killed myself accidentally.
Alright.
I want to. Oh. This.
Christopher, there are no movement skips that you know, okay? If you're not going to play the game, Chris, we're going to stop the stream. Just because you think you made up a skip or something doesn't mean it actually exists. That's not how video games work. Unfortunately. So for folks at home who have watched me stream solo in the past, today probably will not be streaming after this, like I did 2 weeks ago, but I probably will in the future. Yes? What are you pointing at, Chris?
The box. It says 0.
We have no donations, Chris. That's fine.
Alright.
I'm gonna probably remove the donation box from the UI in the future, folks. Just as a note. In any case, as I was to say, the next game I'll be playing solo is Lord help me, I can't remember the title. My apologies, Shimi Tenshi.
Dragon Ball to death?
Not Dragon Ball to Death, actually. That's being played by a lot of other people who are much better at it than I am.
I failed!
And,
2 times! Orcs. I don't want.
ogres are very strong and they're hard to beat. That's very true.
The Orc Prince is stronger. Orc Prince is.
In any case, since we're playing the messenger right now with for our duo stream, I'll be playing a game that has been equilateral over the stream. I'll be playing a game that was provided to us by the wonderful folks at Sekai Project, and I will look up the name later because I'm a horrible sponsee. And but it's an RPG combined with visual novel, so that's gonna be fun. I do not believe it's voice, so I will be doing voices as I usually do, which will be an interesting thing. Dragon Park does have voices, this is true. We can play that together maybe later, Chris, but not right now. So you should try to finish this game first, or at least get to a certain point first. Alright?
I got that point.
At least to the end of the top of the mountain, at least. Hey, Zach Scotch, welcome to the stream. But yeah, so there's just so many games coming out. Super Robot Wars comes out next month in English, although probably being in the Japanese version just to stay consistent with my collection. Can't really afford to buy 2 copies of the same game, despite the languages being different right now. But if you like Super Robot Wars, if you like giant robots in general, I highly suggest one that's coming out. It's got a lot of the robots that I am a big fan of personally. So, what, Christopher? Christopher, I can't understand what you're saying. Run from the spikes. Yes, don't. You should not land on the spikes. This is important. Considering that Apex Legends is a first-person shooter-style game, no. Because as much as Christopher, are you dying on purpose?
Don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry.
We told you to stop trying to go for glitches.
I'm not.
Okay.
You want Daddy to get you past this part?
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Alright. I have seen the footage, some pictures and footage of Apex Legends, and it looks like a lot of fun. You know, I just unfortunately can't play without getting horribly sick, so... And... What are you saying? You have to be careful here. Because they're like fireballs, and that little fuzzy's gonna knock me off the platform if I'm not careful. So. We can't go in there yet, unfortunately. And it's blocked by something, so we need to do something else. Ah, Josh, damn it. Falling spikes, not my friend. Oh look, time for a boss fight.
Yes.
You into the boss fight? Okay, hold on. So we do not have enough. No, we don't have the armor. Okay. Oh well. Level boss. Looks like the boss is up. Surely you mean the bosses. Bosses? Bosses. The bosses are up. I need to fight more than one boss here? Well, technically it's more like a personal training than an actual fight. What? Don't let me ruin it. Go see for yourself. Alright, so let's go. Okay, Chris, here you go.
Time for a boss fight.
Time for a boss fight. Another day, another stew simmering. Oh yeah. Mountain life is a blast, but I miss seeing adventures pass by.
Whoa!
I hear you. Remember humans? You bet I do. They were almost as interesting as obvious foreshadowing. Oh look, a human. Who would have thought? Yo, Kolos, check this little guy out. Whoa, Susan, see that scroll? Hey, little guy, are you the carrier? Don't be silly, Susan. Everyone knows the runner. You're confused, Kolos. I'm pretty sure it's the envoy. No, you're misconstrued, Susan. It's actually the emissary. Come on, Kolos. I think I remember it being the courier. Seriously, Susan, how about we agree on the message bearer? Can do, Kolos. Want to test the message bearer's sportsmanship?
Whoa, that's a better name than the messenger.
You think so? I thought you'd never ask, Susus. Let's see what you've got, little guy. So this is a single fight, but you do fight with two of them. And as you can see here,
Yep, they work together.
they are fun. It's a very fun comedic fight, but it's actually really tricky because of the way that the movements work. There's tricks you can use to, like, he's invincible from the front, so you want to attack him from behind. And for some reason, he can only walk in one direction. He never doesn't change until he hits the wall. So there you go. The elbow drop of doom, of course, is somehow tracks you. This is a very tricky fight.
It is a very tricky fight.
When I did it the first time, it took me, I think, like 30 minutes to figure out what was going on. So, yeah. The fact that they do tag out like a pro wrestling team is great. And you can see them in the background there. They're actually exercising and such. I foresee a lot of death in the near future here, folks. So go ahead, settle in, and watch Chris try to defeat Kolo and Susses. They're Kolo and Susses. And right here, of course, he takes off his loincloth and whips you with it. It's got a limited range, thankfully. I did not notice until just now that he has a heart-shaped tattoo on his bum.
He got a tramp stamp.
I always thought tramp stamps were on lower back, not the butt, actually. But
I think you're picking at a detail right there. Oi! Crazy person.
not too loud, please. You have people here who are right next to you, and the microphone will pick it up very loudly, and you'll hear people.
I'll talk about it. No, no. I'm a loyal. That's a green guy. I ball of doom.
So. I am glad that they share a health bar, because if you had to fight with two, that would be really tough trying to fight them both. If they had effectively 2 buffs worth of health. Is that what the Sasquatch? One of them does like. you know, one guy just doesn't bother with leg day, the other one doesn't. Oh, interesting. That's interesting to notice. The green one you can only attack from the front. The orange one you can only attack from behind.
If you can attack him from the front, if he's not doing this. This.
System, but please don't whip the controllers around. And pay attention to the game or you're gonna die. No one asked. Horrible.
Oh no.
The loincloth whip though is amusing.
It's getting back.
The thing is, if you think about it, they're not really trying to kill you.
Just training.
I mean, it does kill you, but at the same time, like they're not like breaking out axes and spears and stuff. They're just, you know, they're trying to see how strong you are.
Yeah,
So
training. They're testing my strength.
yes, they are testing your strength.
And guess what? Go. This will go for magic. I can fully go on it. See that? This one.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a tricky fight because of the, you know, once you have to figure out, careful of their movement patterns.
Yes. Ah!
Because don't forget, if they touch you, you take damage. Okay?
I'm probably safe here.
Are you?
Really? You're safe there? You just hit you with a rock. Good dodge, Chris. One of the things about this game that I always mention is that every new boss you run into, if you've gotten a tool in that state, in that area, 101 deaths so far.
No!
Look, if you want me to take over, let me know, okay?
Actually, we need some of it. Some of the boss fight.
Want me to do it then?
Yes.
Is that the tool you get right when you get on that particular area. In this case, the rope dart is very useful. And I messed up the dodge there. Oh well. Yeah, no, don't hit me with the rope dart. Unless you just slip past them to get to the point where they're most vulnerable. These ears are steaming. And there we go. Figuring that trick out took me a long, like I said, half an hour last time, so. Karn Sarnet Kolos, the postman packs quite a punch. Savagely stated, Susus. We like you, little guy. What do you reckon, Kolos? He probably needs to reach the top of the mountain, of our mountain. Seems so, Susus. I say we help him out. Confirmed, Kolos. Let's do this. Thanks for the workout, little guy. Now don't move, this might sting a little. Wait, what? Ready, Kolos? Ready, set, Susus. Hut! And off we go. Well, I'm hungry now. Shall we snack, Kolos? I dissent, Susus. We promise not to eat until our power thistle is ready to be added to the pot. I forgot completely, Kolos. Surely its magical properties will make us even stronger. It will be succulent, Susus. It will be con carne, Kolos. Let's sit by the stew until the thistle is fully grown. Glacial Peak. Last stage.
No, not last stage.
Don't spoil it, Chris. Some people don't know. Alright, here you go. So here we are, the ice stage of the game. Thankfully, the ice platforms are very specifically marked, so you know which ones are going to slip. It's a bit harrowing for people who are afraid of heights, like me. So I was.
And me.
You're scared. You're scared of heights, Chris?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
But I can revive. If I can do my revive, my restoration spell.
Are you gonna play, Chris?
Oh. That's so neat. Oh.
Thankfully, I have a feeling they understood people are probably gonna die in this first section a fair amount, so they got feeling push from there. Watch out for that drug spirit. Block, Chris. Remember, Chris, try not to fall off.
I'm sorry.
You know, it's really nice. They've definitely got a very cool aesthetic going with each stage. Has a very specific set of colors they use to represent the area. And like in old 8-bit games, they're only using so many colors per area because you can only have so many different colors in a palette. Because of memory restrictions. So this, I mean, you know, it's a very, very strong homage to the 8-bit games. I like that they actually restricted themselves that way.
But we guys dripping on melt.
Yeah, actually, it starts off evening or like morning-ish, and as time goes on, it does feel like it's kind of changing up, which is really interesting. Chris, what are you doing?
Yes. Cool.
I'd have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure it actually is kind of that's how it's working. Chris, are you playing or are we stopping?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Chris, don't press down when you're jumping on the platform so you can jump downwards, remember? Unless you're doing that on purpose, and if you're doing that on purpose, we're going to stop. Alright?
Some of the broken ones. giving the broken ones.
The what?
The broken ones provide some shelter.
The broken ones?
Yeah, for a short period of time.
I don't know what a broken one is, Chris. Is that from some other game you watched recently?
No, that. The problem.
Oh, the crumbling platforms. Okay. Well, those drop on their own, so you have to be careful about those as well. Sure can't get that lantern, Chris. Get to the next area. Good.
Oh, that's. Yeah, I don't like.
This part is tricky. There's a lot of.
You.
I will give them points for not just if you when like in the old Mega Man games. If you go to another area, some of them were actually still said to be death pits, even if you knew there was a connecting area below it. This game doesn't do that as much, thankfully. So. Have you played Mega Man, Chris?
No.
Would you like to play Mega Man sometime? Maybe we'll pick it up sometime, alright?
Actually, I'm trying to beat Mega Man X.
You're gonna play Mega Man X.
I'm playing. I'm still.
Chris, what are you doing? Are you gonna play or not? Orble's co-worker Kubo. I am curious as to how many messages they've gotten. Are you done, Chris? What's going on? Chris,
Just
answer
getting
me.
a drink.
Okay.
I need to stay hydrated.
Staying hydrated is important. This is true. Would you like me to close that for you, Chris?
Yeah.
It's over to you when you're ready more, alright?
When time the end of the boss fight puppet, we'll let send him out. By the time these boss fights, and these boss fights, let's go.
Christopher, don't panic. You've got good control. If you start falling, you got the rope dart, you got the wingsuit. Okay, so don't just pressing buttons randomly. You can get this. Okay. Trying to answer a question I just got privately from someone. I haven't been dyeing my hair until now and just let it go. My hair is, I have alopecia, and my hair has almost all fallen out, unfortunately.
It's
And Christopher, don't.
some of it's turned white.
Yes, in order to turn to white, because of the alopecia. Because alopecia kills the follicles of hair, of your hair.
I need to rehydrate.
Chris, you just took a drink.
Need one.
Alright. In any case, if people were wondering why my hair went from black 2 weeks ago when we streamed to this right now, it's because my alopecia has come back in force, unfortunately. Not any medical trouble specifically regarding my head or hair.
My
It's just
allergies
kind
are
of really
strong.
annoying more than anything else. So,
What's that with them?
I have to admit,
I got sniffing.
this stage's theme is one of my more favorite ones, honestly. So, this one and also the first stages are probably my two favorite tunes on the soundtrack. These got a really nice rhythm to them. Do you like this song, Chris?
Yeah.
Good. Glad.
It's rock and roll.
It's kind of rock and roll, yeah.
It's rocking.
It's very rocking. Yes, it is. Oof, that was close. Chris, really don't. Are you okay, Chris?
Yes.
Okay. What?
I need a moment.
Alright, we can pause. Five power seals, we get 5 abilities, we get 5 items.
All 5.
Don't forget Chris, keep the side splash thing. Don't forget Cloud Step. Remember, you can keep jumping when you hit the enemies. Just don't panic. Alright? When you panic, that's when you lose control. Thanks for the tips on side splash.
Don't call me little girl. I'm so sorry.
He's being nice, Chris. Okay? And you are a little dude. I'm a big dude, you're a little dude. Okay? Are you ready to start playing again, Chris? Or do you want to stop for now?
How about we stop?
Okay. You want to play something else? Or do you just want to stop?
I want to play something.
What do you want to play?
What am I supposed to do?
Dragon Quest Builders 2. Alright, well we're going to stop here then, folks. We're going to pause.
Let's see. I don't.
Thankfully, we'll start there.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to play Dragon Quest Builders 2, the demo in Japanese.
And this.
We're going to start a new game, okay, Chris?
Yes, all over. I'm gonna say start over.
Okay, Chris, what was that? What just fell over?
Mom's thing.
Okay.
Damn.
It's going to take one moment, folks, to change the... Dragon Mark for Death is a lot of fun. I highly suggest people buy it, play it. Why is it still showing me hosting this? Host. Stop it. That's so weird. There we go. Alright. Edit. Dragon Quest Builders 2. There we are. Alright, that should update in a second. I've only played Empress so far, but yeah, it does look like a really cool game.
I'm playing them both and boys too.
Okay. Welcome to Dragon Quest Builders 2.
No, you start on a step. Like, gets the start. My
Are folks
friend
hearing
is in
sound
there.
here or
My
no?
friend's all in there.
Oh my.
Ah!
This looks like a very
Tragic!
dark ending. Or dark start, rather. There we go. There's the music. I'm like, what's going on? So, for those folks who are not familiar with Dragon Quest Builders, Dragon Quest Builders is effectively... Alright. Dragon Quest Builders is a combination of Minecraft and the Dragon Quest world. So, the first game came out in the US and other countries in English and other languages, and it's a lot of fun. And this part 2 is not a sequel per se. It takes place in another realm.
It's a sequel like any other Dragon Quest game, and a sequel for years.
As my wife just said. It's a sequel in the same way that it's just same general ideas and such, but it's a new world and such, so... All the familiar Dragon Quest monsters are there.
Except new ones all here.
I have not played this at all, so this will all be new to me. Okay, Chris, here you go.
No new monsters.
First, choose the first one, Chris. Hajime Kara. Alright, starting with a brand new character. You can choose a male or female character. You play a girl this time? Okay. You can choose your hair color, your skin color, and your eye color.
I'm gonna choose very dark brown.
Okay, what about hair color? Kami. Oh. Skin color goes to the full range, which is really nice. Customization is much bigger this time than it was in the first game.
I'm gonna get.
You want blonde? You want what color hair?
Dark brown. Brown hair.
Dark brown hair? Okay.
How about how about peach hair?
Peach hair? Okay.
That.
And now you need a name.
Kurisu.
Kurisu. Do you remember how I write Kurisu in Japanese?
Ku.
Which one's Ku?
No.
That's U.
Ku.
Su. That's Su. U? No, that's U. Christopher. Ku. You down one? Ku.
We.
Where's V?
Get here.
That's cool. In other words, A, I, U, E, O, Kaki, Kuke, Ko, Sashi, Suse, So. So where's Dari, Ru, De, Do?
Wow.
There's Ri. There you go. Ri. Or Su.
Here.
Su. There you go. Okay.
Kurisu.
Good job, Chris. All right. Okay. Are you done? Okay. Kurisu. Are you okay with these colors?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna change some control.
Okay. What are you changing, Chris?
I think. I'm gonna change from the camera go. I don't know how I love like when the control is and the wrong and this as well. And I'll roll down a bit. Down to
Okay.
4.
Are you done? When you're done, go ahead and hit finish that, please. Okay. Sette studio. This is supposed to be coming out this year, I believe, on the Switch and PS4 in the US in English. So, again, if you like Dragon Quest and you like Minecraft style games, or if you like, and especially if you liked the first Dragon Quest Builders game, I'm told this is much the same thing but improved. So
The monsters come.
now is the time for destruction. I think this is. I'm not gonna bother reading the text at this point, but. Oh, this is interesting. So this is effectively Dragon Quest 2's boss and such. He mentioned the 3 descendants of the hero Roto. And the monsters are like, we must change our ways until we are able to figure out a way to destroy the world. So I guess this takes place after the defeat of the boss of Dragon Quest 2, which was it's interesting tack there.
Yeah, killed. Now, for now.
Hero, young hero who saved the world. Now it's time for you to awaken. Open your eyes. That's an interesting place to start. Apparently you are the builder. Movement, camera, jump. There are people. I heard you're a new builder, right? So what a nice monster. The monster tells you how to talk to people.
Hey, that's right. The monster that was hurting me.
That's a good question, Shamsel. Which will arrive first?
Ow. I think he just made us go.
I'm gonna guess that builders will come out because it's not as much dialogue as 11 is. Especially since with 11 they haven't said if they're gonna let people play in English and Japanese or not, because there's an English dub and they're adding a Japanese dub to the Japanese version of the Switch version of the game. Christopher, please don't move the camera around too much or Daddy's gonna get sick. And Chris just jumped into the water.
The monster's holding him. Stupid monsters. I'm stuck. So we have to deal with the Rex. It won't last long.
To answer your question, Sasquatch, the national holiday thing is actually not true per se. Although it feels like it sometimes, to be honest, because it's such a big deal. But that being said, it is true that they were asked by Enix back in the day, and now Square Enix, were requested that the game be released on a weekend. Christopher, stop. Please don't damage the controllers. Alright? What's wrong? Chris, what's wrong?
I'm stuck.
Press the B button to try to get out there. You're in first person mode. Press that. There you go. You're not stuck anymore.
I'm stuck in trance.
Hey, you can't move. Why can't you move?
Because I'm in something.
That's really unusual.
And still,
We actually can't move. Like, yeah, we cannot actually move. Okay, Chris is not wrong. Okay, Chris, we're gonna start over. Okay. Please don't jump into the water.
okay. Don't step at
You
me.
need to stop killing yourself in these games. It can cause weird problems when you don't do it when you do that kind of stuff. Christopher, please be careful of Mom's Kindle.
I'm tired.
Chris, sit up. Nice, Christopher Kim.
I'm trying to
Sit up on the couch.
Okay, we're gonna stop the stream. All right, we're done.
No,
Yes, we are.
I'm
You're
sorry. I'm sorry, man.
You need to listen to us. All right. I understand you want to do this because you're enjoying it, but at the same time, you still have to listen to your mom and dad. All right. So to finish answering your question, Sax Squad, it's not a national holiday, but again, it feels like it. But they did ask them to release it on the weekends just so that people wouldn't skip out on work and school to stand in line and get the game. Wow, this is admittedly a demo of the game, not the actual game. We haven't bought it yet because we want to get the English version so that the whole family can play. But in any case, yeah. So it's since I want to say I think 3 was the one that caused the really big issue of the game needing to be released on. Oh, Chris, I think you may have broken the controller. Yeah.
Oh. It's just fine. I'm so.
I will try to.
I'm gonna scream again.
I will. Chris, I'm gonna fix it, okay?
Don't worry about it. It'll simmer down eventually.
I'm never ever gonna scream.
Uh-huh.
It must desynced or something when Chris. This is interesting. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's all right. Try to repair it through the thing because the light is on, which is really weird. Oh, I think the charge may be dead. Well, that is an interesting situation. Christopher, you didn't break the controller. The charge is dead because it's out of battery power. So, let me see. What can we do? We have backup controllers, thankfully. Let's see if... Christopher, please be careful. Sit on the couch, please.
Battery depleted.
Okay, so we haven't been charging these We haven't been charging the backup controllers either. I need to do that after this then.
play something on the PS4.
We're gonna have to play something on the PS4, yeah, or on the PC.
Oh, on this.
Well,
I like. No, or on this.
or on the PC. Well, hold on, Chris.
PC.
Christopher, stop. Okay, just stop for a second, please. I'm sorry, folks, to kind of pause things here while we're trying to figure things out. Let me. This is the other.
Chris, simmer down, please.
There we go. There's. Thankfully, we do have a USB-C cable here. So. What we can do is. Christopher, please calm down.
That's okay.
Alright. Let's see if I can get this plugged in without being able to see.
Don't like that. No. Oh. No.
Just no vote, folks. Sorry for the delay. There we go. Alright. Cable's plugged in. So, this should hopefully. Do not stand on the back of the sofa, please, Chris. It's dangerous. Oh, that's very certain damage.
It's dumb. PS4. PS4. Please.
Christopher, we don't even know what games we have on the PS4. Stop,
Sit
Christopher.
down. Either sit down or go play Legos. One or the other. Which one?
Alright, let's try the other controller then. I forgot that this cable got broken earlier. By me last year, unfortunately. Oh. Hold on a second, Chris. Okay. Need to.
Yeah. When I'm playing, no.
Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and.
Get the chair.
Something is going on. I'm gonna turn the switch off for a second, folks.
Oh.
Because something really weird's going on where the control stick isn't working on any of these. So I'm wondering actually now if something's up with the switch. Let's try that again. On we go. Chris. Okay, so the stick works.
I was just bending my leg.
Okay, I'm beginning to think it's actually the demo. Close software. I'm gonna do this as a quick test.
Demo's been fine up till now.
Yeah, I know. That's weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm wondering because, like, if it's working in the menu, why wouldn't it work in one of the games? So that's kind of weird. Let me try this out really fast. This is not your fault, Chris. Okay? Chris threw a lot tonight. Get another USB cable to charge it. Okay, so yeah, it's working here, so that's fine. I'm gonna try this in my account really fast to see what happens. Because I really want to let Chris play Dragon Quest Builders 2. It's a fun game. It's the, you know, you really like Dragon Quest Builders 2, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder if something's happening with the So sorry for the delay, folks. This is
Have you turned it off and on again?
well, I put it in sleep mode. I have to actually turned the full power down.
It's just a joke.
Alright. Okay, so this is, I guess this is. You said you wanted pink hair. This one. That's fine. And dark brown eyes. Right? Sit. We can always change this later. This is a test, anyways. This is gonna be really weird if it's just this one game that does not want to let us use the left analog stick. We can't skip this, unfortunately. One interesting thing about Dragon Quest is that you don't actually kill anyone, except for maybe the final boss. You defeat your enemies, which means they're either unconscious or they run away.
Then there will soon be a new one.
It's the most threatening looking friendly monster I've ever seen.
Alright. No. Can we move? Alright, so we can move again. Alright. Hey, can you sit? Keep in mind that the cable's here, so I can't. You can't.
Here, be nice to your father.
Answer message really fast, folks. So my name, watch Chris interact with the cute monsters.
We already read all this dialogue.
Well, Chris has been going past it so fast that I have not bothered to, honestly. We'll probably do this again once it comes out in English. We get that version, so people can actually read the text. So. So yeah, it was. So I guess for the menus for now, you have to use the left controller's buttons as up and down, like a joypad, because it wouldn't let me use the stick to like select his name. That's interesting. I don't remember that being the case for Dragon Quest Builders 1 on PS4. No, for movement you can use a stick now, but like when it was on the menu for choose the characters for your character's name, I had to use the. Well, it just confused me. That's why I thought the stick was broken, because I've not seen that happen before in most games. Your request is talk to 5 monsters. So I'm going to be not looking at the screen very much, folks. I have my eyes closed, because unfortunately the problem with this game is that it effectively works like a first-person shooter or a third-person action game, camera-wise for me, and especially with the way Chris moves the camera around, unfortunately, because he likes to look at a lot of things at once, it makes me ill. So I'll be looking at my beautiful wife instead.
You know, Chris, since you've played this game, why don't you let Daddy try it? He hasn't played it ever.
No, it's fine. You can play. Just, oh.
It was just a suggestion.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
And then you can read the dialogue as well.
Right.
People can play along at home. We will get less sick.
No. No. Chris, please don't move the camera around too much, okay? Tasse. Mission complete. Try attacking. Use the Y button. Punch, punch. So like, oh, excuse me. Like any good Minecraft-style game, you collect materials, build materials like blocks and such, and
Hey, can I drive a seat?
I don't think you can. It's not your ship. And so you can always punch things for materials. Oh, look, it's mops. Or brooms or something. Christopher, don't jump into the water again, please.
I'm fine. I'm trying to be very.
But, oh, excuse me. As you can see, you've got your health bar, and you got a food bar, because that's a consideration, apparently. It was in the first game as well, actually, which could be annoying at points, because you have to craft food.
Cool. Welcome to you.
And he's on the sail. Oh, wow. Chris almost died because there is falling damage in this game.
Yes.
So
Yes.
be careful.
That's why this is over.
You wanted to show them that, I see. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, it's good to know, Chris. Thank you. Please don't die. The first game had a free mode that you could access after a certain point, where you went to a separate section of the game world to just build to your heart's content. In addition to doing the chapter-based quests and such.
Oh.
I do not know if Part 2 has that or not, unfortunately. But I'd be very surprised if they didn't, because they understand that one of the great joys of a game like this is being able to just build whatever you want. Now we're gonna have you make torches for us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they need torches.
Yes, they need torches. They want 5 torches. Here, use
Right.
this oil.
Keep that there for building shit.
Pretty much.
Got it.
It's from an old slime friend. It's from the old slime friends who died. The old slime friend died.
The slime friends died, Chris?
The old slime friend died.
There you go, 5 torches. Use the torches to make the deck brighter, it says. So. As tutorials go, it's not that bad. You learn what you need to do. You get to explore the ship.
Who else needs quest?
Learn some basic recipes. One of the reasons I've always liked Dragon Quest Builders 1 better than I like standard bog standard Minecraft is that Minecraft.
I'm gonna make more torches to make with it even brighter.
Okay. Is because Minecraft doesn't really have a plot per se. So like if you just want to build stuff, that's fine. And of course you get your randomized worlds so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, one of that hasn't like.
Chris is giving torches to everyone apparently.
Yeah, putting them onto the set.
Okay.
Yeah, hasn't like only folders.
The magician gets a torch as well.
2 torches.
But 2 torches. Oh, that's very generous of you. Okay. Oh, pardon me, folks. It really aren't like that. Please be careful, Chris. Don't fall in the water. Chris. In any case, Dragon Quest does have specific tasks they have you do. The first one had like chapters, and each chapter you built up a town, defeated the boss using your technology, and then moved on to the next area where you unfortunately lost all your stuff and had to start from the beginning again, which was kind of annoying actually. Like, at least I didn't like it. What did you think, huh?
That's okay.
But the interesting thing was, while you have weapons and armor, you're not supposed to just flat out attack the monsters to defeat them. Defeat a monster, it says.
Oh no, I don't want to defeat my monster.
Unfortunately, you don't have any weapons for this.
You can hit him with a stick.
He doesn't have a stick. You can make one.
Maybe we should have done that first.
Yes. Oh, nope, he defeated it. So it's practice, I guess.
Mhm.
It's interesting how they're treating this tutorial. It's almost like the monsters really are trying to train you. But yeah, in the first game, you didn't just walk up to the monsters and start beating on them because that way pretty much led you dying quickly. Because you have no spells, and you're not a fighter, you're a builder. So you have to do things like build cannons and traps and other things. Yes, there's traps. Don't yell, please. At least don't yell into my ear, alright?
Why are you looking?
She's figured out a new recipe.
Yeah.
Oh, she's figured out how to make cypress stick.
Crisis.
Hinoki no bo, cypress stick.
Cypress stick.
It's been called cypress stick since the very first English version of Dragon Quest, and they've kept it since then. But but yeah, so like the fighting bosses was always interesting because like, especially for me because I don't really play Minecraft and such, so Chris would have to tell me like, no, Dad, you need to make a cannon to shoot the monster or whatever, and I was like, oh, that's why I'm dying so much. So, you learn something new every day. There it is. One cypress stick. And I believe, like in Minecraft, things have, what's the term? Not stamina, but like how long they can be used before they break. And so you can't just make one weapon and use it for your time. You have to constantly make new weapons because they'll break. Kind of like in Breath of the Wild, actually, except for the Master Sword, which you know, there's no weapon like that in this game as far as I remember. It might have been the end of Dragon Quest Builders 1, but it's been like over a year and some since. Durability. Thank you. That's the term. Durability.
Now I'm gonna destroy that phone.
So, and now Chris is destroying torches. Because that was one of the weird things about Dragon Quest is that if you wanted to take something down to like reclaim it from the environment, you had to hit it with your weapons.
Gotta destroy the ship. Trying to destroy the ship.
Why are you trying to destroy the ship, Chris? You're on it. You will die.
Oh, trying to destroy parts of the ship.
I see. Okay, parts of the ship.
I'm trying to
That's
grab
still
a monster.
So this is actually kind of a neat tutorial. I don't remember if the first game had a tutorial that was quite this detailed or not. This one's kind of more fun. I like the fact that the monsters are kind of like, hey kid, we're gonna use you as, you know, as our builder, and then we're gonna end your life, ha ha ha. But before that, here, let us teach you how to make torches and sword and how to build and things like that. And oh crap, she figured out how to make a cypress stick. Now she has a weapon. What do we do? I don't know, boss.
I don't know.
You can't attack the monsters right now, though, Chris. That barrel's indestructible, Chris. Just so you know. This is gonna make me want to buy this game now, but I'm gonna be patient and buy the English version so we can all play it because it's only fair. And otherwise, I have to be here when Chris plays because Chris's Japanese is not quite good enough yet to play this solo. Unfortunately, maybe someday, but not yet. Something about a glove. I just was one.
So now I'm gonna go down with it.
So you get the glove, and now you can rearrange things. It looks like.
Rearrange things.
Oh, the glove lets you pick things up without having to break them.
Trying to just
Which
and there's a guy who was looking
in the first game you could pick up objects too, but I don't remember. What could you pick up objects, or did you have to break them and then take them in your inventory first? That might be an improvement for this game. It's been ZR to pick up. Could we stack that in the first game? I don't think we could. It's been so long since I played the first game. Oh man. But regardless, new or not, it's a good ability to have. Oops. Chris fell down.
Sorry about that.
But I do hear that this is, while it doesn't make a ton of improvements for the game, it the mission is to put all the barrels on the straw mat. So, hey, Uncle Crescents. Hey, Uncle Crescents.
It is. Got it.
So, again, between this and Minecraft, there's also the fact that I just love Dragon Quest, so I'm a little biased towards being in a world with Dragon Quest and being able to make stuff, but it also looks like, because of the glove icon there, that you might be able to get other kinds of tools beyond just the glove to pick things up.
Vi gjorde uppgifter hemma inför frågan.
Tasse.
Tasse.
Jordan's gonna pass on lunch today. He's really tired. Understand? yeah, me. I told him to maybe do some tomorrow. Well, he wants these things.
But when I was interested,
So.
us. I know.
The DQ Builders 1 is out in the US now on PS4 and Switch, I believe. I think Switch is actually a really good platform for it because
I really enjoyed DQ Builders 1.
we were playing in Japanese and you didn't understand the story.
No, I did not.
Except for when I was able to be around and tell you.
I didn't beat it, but that was because I wasn't good enough.
Yeah, the last fight was so hard. Like, it really requires being really fast on building and on placement, and still you have to dodge and everything else as well. Chris, please don't do that. That's dangerous, okay? It's okay. I'm not gonna kill you. You're our servant. But yeah, DQ1 is out in the US. DQ Builders 1 is out in the US, and it's probably on not too expensive these days. So I really highly suggest it. It's rain. Looks like you are the one, Builder. Now come to me. That's not ominous at all. Get downstairs. Yeah, this game has Furigana. So if you know, so 2 is out. Like I said, 2 is out PS4 and Switch right now. I believe it's coming out second half of the year English. You know what? Let me rephrase that. That is my guess. They actually haven't announced it yet. Other than that, it's coming out. So they did reasonably well for them. And rest.
Somebody's got a quest.
Yep. The Dragon Quest games have been getting better about Furigana for some of the games, which is nice. Good old Dragon Quest doors.
No! What
Oh, we need to. This is a nice little bit of the tutorial where you have to like help fix the ship.
I don't think it's gonna help.
So, well, you know.
I think it's a lost cause.
No spoilers.
I haven't spoiled anything. I just not seeing this being a very functional ship rescue.
Chris is a pro at this, though, so at least the tutorial gets no problem.
I like how the water disappears without them having to bail.
Magic water.
Right.
No, Chris, don't take that one because.
Just collecting. I'm collecting wood.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm gonna level 6. Just sorry.
Yeah, Furigana is. I mean, it's good to help. You know, when when you're doing reading can be reading definitely for especially for video games, which they always have to work out really esoteric terms in a lot of things. Is interesting. That doesn't work, Chris. It's not a block. I'm gonna take this broken wood and break it some more, turn it to regular wood. Because Dragon
Turn it
Quest
back into 2x4s.
because Dragon Quest Builder's logic. But the part of the idea, I'm not sure if that's the case in this game or not, but it wasn't the first game, was people have forgotten.
I'm gonna make it more good.
More sturdy.
Yeah, this.
Or if you're gonna run out of blocks, then you fix you still need to keep one block to fix the other hole, okay, Chris?
So I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah, unfortunately, kanji is just a lot of memorization too. So, and I'll be perfectly honest, I'll know what a kanji means, but I won't know how to read it. So I'll just be like, "Well, this is talking about such and such." Oh, how do you say that? これはマるマるkanji. Really? No, I don't know how to actually pronounce any of this. I just know that I know this character means, defense. I know this character means nuclear missile, and I know this character means whatever, So for translation purposes, it's not so bad, but for like being able to actually read it out loud, not so much. Chris is making sure that the ship doesn't flood. Okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I really don't remember the ability to pick up stuff in the first game. So that's really helpful because I remember we would always be like, we're one block off. Hold on, let me get the hammer out. Smash, smash, smash. Get the materials back. Put it back in there. It was kind of annoying actually. Chris is being super thorough here. Being able to play a girl is nice because I'm sure that there are plenty of ladies who would like to.
Played a girl last time.
Was there a girl in the last game? Oh yeah, you're right. There was. It has been a long time since I've played this. But yeah, so the idea of that in the first game, everyone had forgotten how to build anything. Oh, and you're hungry. Chris, you're spending too much time on this. What? Nothing that you can please again. Oh. Oh, well, he had. Builder! Well then, so much for fixing the holes.
Told you I thought it was a lost cause.
Yes, well. Okay, let's watch. Oh, interesting. It's actually the girl version. Darn it, Uncle Crescent's F to pay respects. Apparently, the idea in this one is that they're instead of people not knowing how to build, they're forcing everyone to destroy. And so that's why the guy held the hammer like, you must destroy the statue of your...
Yeah.
You must destroy the statue to your goddess to show your loyalty and not be executed. And, well, that guy's probably not happy right now.
Probably not anything right now.
Between bird and island, yeah, it's... Well, it takes practice, honestly, because the top of it's the same. It's this, horse and island, rather. The thing for me, the way I remembered was, horses have 4 legs, so there's 4 little dots under it, and islands have mountains.
Did that worm have
A hat.
farmer hat?
If it did.
I had a farmer hat on.
We should get this sooner than later, maybe? We'll have it from hat on. I like that there's actually a version of the video with the girl main character, too. That's actually really nice.
It's not just a main character, that's Chris's main character.
The hair color's different.
Is it?
Yeah. Her hair's pink.
Oh, you're right.
Because this is not running live. This is still just pre-rendered, so...
No!
But they pre-rendered it twice.
No.
Yeah, one of the things about kanji, and this is kind of getting way off track, but my teacher taught me, like, for some kanji there was always little ways to remember what they were. Like, the kanji komaru, to be in trouble, is a box with the kanji for tree in it. And she always told me, if you were a tree in a box, you'd be in trouble too. And the whole class, we all kind of were like, that really makes sense. We're also all 14, so or 15 rather, and it's like, that really makes sense, Sensei. So yeah, she taught me the whole horses have 4 legs, islands have mountains. It's a fun. Like some things really work that way. You know, you've got tree, which is 1. Forest, which is 2 trees. 2 trees are a forest, and then 3 trees are or rather, 2 trees are woods, and 3 trees are forests. So here we are on a deserted island with seaweed and blocks. So, ooh, a map. That map seems new too.
What?
The little
In the
mini map there, yeah.
It's not.
Okay.
I think you can turn it on and off.
Kombu. Seaweed. I don't recall the map, but then again, it's... Oh, there's a chest. You hear a voice. There's nothing here. There's no one here. Who am I? What am I? So we're going to be stopping around noon, folks, in about 15 minutes. Did you go? Okay. We may switch to the messenger so I can finish the game off for people to see. Chris can go back and relax. Welcome to Empty Island. The beginning, deserted island. And, having a teacher is definitely helpful. Like, I mean, you can always ping me for help. One of my friends actually suggested I try doing a Twitch Japanese class. And I'm not sure how that would work because it'd be hard to, like, guarantee, like, on the one hand, I can definitely,
Yo, take this sound.
tailor things to the class, the people I'm talking to. But, like, it wouldn't be, like, the same class structure because it can't necessarily proceed if the people in the class change constantly. Empty bird? Oh. That's way cute.
Oh!
Meanwhile, Chris is being distracted by kittens. Videos of kittens.
Okay.
Chris, are you done? Chris, are you done? Chris, are you done playing?
Chris.
Or you want to stop? Even if we can stop, if you want to stop, Chris, it's okay.
Hey.
Christopher.
Love you too. Are you gonna stop?
Do you want to please answer me? Do you want to stop playing for now, or do you want to? Okay.
Where's my snake?
Yeah, no, I can definitely put the videos up, but like, I'd have to like try to figure out like a structure. I don't know. I might do something. Maybe it's even just kind of like a Pocky teaches basic Japanese or something.
Basic video game Japanese.
Or even just Pocky answers questions about Japanese. Might be maybe try doing in the future too. Oh, good, the builder's table. I do always upload my videos to YouTube anyway, so that's, definitely need to be part of it. People. But they're facing, okay, they're not. They're not dead, good. They're just unconscious. I was worried that because they're in the water that they might be dead. I know this is going to sound silly, but the world feels bigger somehow already than it did in the first game, too. Just because of the way it looks.
It's slime. It's slime wet.
Slime is upside down.
It's slime.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it would probably be more questions like, ways to remember stuff and... Yeah, Twitch didn't usually delete things that quickly, and so... So it's kind of annoying that they do now, honestly. It's why I got into the habit, however, after every video I do, after every session rather, I oh, nice! You can rotate things too. I didn't know that. Nice. Don't forget to save some kung fu for later, Chris. But yeah, like
Eventually.
I missed a couple videos honestly, so there's a couple of videos lost to the ether of past streams, my past streams, but 'cause I got lazy about that, unfortunately.
Taxi, taxi.
Taxi?
I'm going in the taxi.
I do wonder if this game continues the tradition the first one started of towns being attacked, and that's like a large chunk of it was like your town's being attacked, you need to defend it from the boss. Um, I like that the map actually is still squared like a Dragon Quest, traditional Dragon Quest map. Oh. Could you swim in the first? Yeah, you could, that's right. And they had the same thing of you have only so much oxygen before you drown. So,
I won't drown.
well, there you go. Yeah, I download my videos and I transfer over to YouTube just because YouTube is an easy thing to do, and I download them just because I just want to have my own archive of them. So many good games coming out, not enough time to play them all. So the question would be if I did the Japanese language thing, when to do it, but that's a whole other thing. For now, Chris, are you hungry? Not the game. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Did you finish your toast?
No.
Do you want to get lunch just when we're done then?
No.
No?
I want to make a sandwich.
Okay, well we have one piece of bread left, so you can make a sandwich, okay?
I'm gonna go.
Okay, 10 minutes left, okay? So, Chris is ignoring the main quest right now, just exploring, which is fine. The dude following behind Chris is named Shido, which I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's
Changing.
the plot-based thing. So, oh, it looks like they got rid of the. I thought they got rid of the.
Ta-da! What? Come on!
One of the things about Dragon Quest Builders 1 was that you could actually effectively make floating bridges, which people would use to skip a lot of things in the game. And I think they take the ability to do that away. You can't do more than like one floating thing before the structure collapses or something like that. But still, this is it's definitely a lot of fun. Cacti. Okay, remember, if you fall too far, you'll die.
First, so we want to move to go blocks. coming to the gold blocks. And wait.
I do like that you can make tunnels. Like the first game would let you make tunnels, which was a lot of fun too. Just because you can do it. Yeah, this world seems much bigger than the first game did already. You cannot chop down trees with a stick, although you can. Oh look, it's a floating cactus now. Okay. Cactus seeds. Oh, you can plant. You can plant plants.
It's always good.
Could you? Okay. Wow, I just forgotten everything about Dragon Quest Builders 1.
I don't think you really played it very much.
I played it a fair amount. I got to like chapter 3. But again, it's been a long time. I mean, it's been at least 3 years.
I'm collecting cactus.
It is kind of nice that you've got a buddy to follow you around on a more permanent basis. I remember there were people could follow you in the first game, but it was always a temporary, like, please take me to such and such place or whatever. In this case, he seems to be a permanent buddy because he's in the opening. But one of the things about the Dragon Quest Builders series it's always done to me is that it makes me want to play the original Dragon Quest games again. Because they were always fun. Unfortunately, they are not really available except for on mobile. And the mobile versions are reasonably good. It's just I miss being able to play them on a bigger screen with a controller as opposed to playing on my phone. That being said, you know, without any other options, there you go. Floating cactus. Welcome to the desert of floating cactus.
No, all my cactuses don't float.
Indeed.
Or
Look at this.
hold on.
Okay. あと3分 please. Okay. So we'll be back next week, folks, at the duo to play more Messenger, possibly, or Dragon Quest Builders 2, or something else. We don't know yet.
The demo.
Um,
I'll be collecting cactus.
if all you're gonna do is click Cactus Crisp, we might not play this next week then. All right, we need to.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It was you on your own time. You can play whatever you want and do whatever you want. But when we're streaming for other people to watch, Chris, we want them to have fun. And watching you click Cactus, maybe it's fun for some people, but not everyone. Okay. You know, streaming is about sharing, and if you want to share. Oh, wow, that's a really nice builder's table. Wow. Enchiladaito. Okay, that's interesting.
Done.
So in a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and pause the stream, and I will switch to the Messenger probably so I can finish that off, because I've been finishing the game for a while. And then we'll stop the session for the day. A few people asked me on PMs about doing more Granblue stuff again. I might do that once in a while again, but really, I feel like it's being handled well enough by the Granblue_EN channel and other streamers. I don't really bring anything new to the game per se. I will of course be doing Summer Sufferfest in August, like I did last year and the year before. So I'll be saving up for that, and hopefully we'll have enough crystals by then to do it.
I mean rubies.
On March 3rd, March 9th is the anniversary for Granblue, and I might live stream the video from that and my commentary on it, rather I should say, while they're doing it, because for the 5th anniversary, 5 years of a mobile game. Yeah, it's amazing. So, all right, Chris, time to stop. Can you save the game, please?
Just as soon as you plant some cactuses.
Okay.
That's what I got this gold sand for.
You can plant one cactus and then save the game, all right? One cactus. All right, now save the game, please.
Actually, I'm gonna plant all my cactuses.
No, Christopher. What do we say about listening to your parents? Okay,
That's good.
that's good. Save the game, or we're just gonna stop. We're just gonna turn the game off.
Okay.
Save the game. Save. Okay. There you go. So thank you very much for joining us, Chris.
I'm going.
Chris.
He's moved on to his next thing.
I'm going.
So thanks for watching us do this, folks. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the other frame in a second. So back in about 2 minutes. See you soon.